So for this class this morning, we're actually going to get started off standing up at the front of your mat. So meet me there. I'm going to face you just so that we can see each other, but if you do want to stand at the front of your mat, face the front of your mat, bring your feet about hips width distance apart. And just start off in a really soft mountain pose so that your arms hang passively down by your sides from your shoulders. And just notice if you are like really aggressively locking out your knees, just bring a little bit more softness to that area of your body now. And either soften your gaze to one little fixed point on the floor in front of you, or close your eyes, whichever of those two options you feel supports you best in turning your attention inwards. And start to just pay attention to the rhythm of your breath. And actually watch the movements of your body as your body inflates with every inhale and deflates back to your center on every exhale. When you organically take your next inhale breath, feel that air draw your palms to touch one another in front of your heart center. And then when you exhale, press your knuckles together a little bit more firmly, just sealing this mudra of gratitude, Anjali mudra. And with your next inhale, start to reach your arms straight out to the sides of the room, out in a capital T-like shape. And when you exhale, draw your palms back to touch one another in front of your heart, and keep your eyes closed or soft gaze. As you do this, inhale, spread your arms back out wide. And exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. So what's most important about this, inhale, open back up, is that you move acutely to the rhythm of your breath. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. So one more time, see if you can time your movement perfectly. Inhale to the length of your breath. Exhale, bring it back to your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, your arms out wide, and then reach up this time. Now as you exhale, super big bend in your knees as you start to fold over your legs, reaching your arms out to the sides. Sprinkle your fingertips on the floor as you lay your chest on your thighs. Inhale, lift up halfway, but keep your knees bent so you can keep your fingertips on the floor. Pause here for just a moment to bring a little bit more length into your spine. So on an inhale, really actively reach the crown of your head forward and reach your sitting bones back. And then when you exhale, pour your chest down over your thighs once again. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhale, lift up halfway and lengthen your spine. Exhale, melt your chest down, reach your crown for the floor. Last time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, reach your sitting bones towards the ceiling. Now inhale, lift up halfway. This time, as you exhale, bend your knees even more deeply so you can plant your palms on your mat underneath your shoulders. One foot at a time, step back into plank pose. Now for the entirety of this class in plank, your knees can be lifted or they can be lowered. Whichever option allows you to activate your abdominals and keep your hips lifted. So if your knees are lifted and you notice you're kind of in this like sagging hips, upward facing dog kind of stance, simply bring your knees down and curl your pelvis in and up towards your sternum so you create more of a long straight line-ish throughout the entirety of your body. Now here in plank together, take an inhale breath. And as you exhale, slowly lower your whole body, still as that long straight line the whole time, all the way down to the floor. Once you land there, bring your toenails to your mat, and on an inhale, press your toenails down, peel your heart forward and up into cobra. Exhale, lay your chest back down on the ground, tuck your toes under, and press yourself up and back into downward facing dog, either through your hands and knees again, or plank. Shift your hips up and back into this mountain-like shape and take a big inhale breath here. Stay in down dog, exhale. Now breathe in and rise up onto the tips of your toes. As you exhale, bend your knees and gaze forward to the space in between your thumbs like a tiger ready to pounce. Then 1 foot at a time, step up to the front of your mat and fold forward. On an inhale breath, lift up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, keep that length in your spine as you fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach your arms out and up as you stand up tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Breathe your arms back out and up like a pair of wings. And then exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Now inhale, lift up halfway and step your right foot back behind you to the back of your mat. Exhale, lower your back knee and untuck your back toes so your toenails are on your mat. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up to rise up into this low lunge shape. Exhale, bring your palms back down to your mat, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, step back into plank pose. Remember, knees lifted or lowered. Then exhale, keep your abdominals engaged as you lower your body slowly all the way to the floor. Inhale from the roots of your toes, peel up into cobra. Exhale, shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up behind you into three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot next to your right thumb. Lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up, low lunge. Exhale, fingertips to the floor in front of your front toes. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, and then step your left foot up to meet your right at the front of your mat and fold forward. Inhale, breath, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. When you fold, think like a book closing, so hinge at your hips. And then inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Exhale, lower your back knee and untuck your back toes. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, low lunge. Exhale, palms to your mat. Inhale, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step back into plank pose. Exhale, lower your body to the symbolic earth below you. Inhale from the roots of your toes, use your back muscles and then press your hands down, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg back and up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot next to your left thumb. Lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale, rise up, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, fingertips to the floor in front of your front toes. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and lightly launch off of your back foot. Step forward, fold forward at the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Big bend in your knees. Inhale, rise up to stand, drift your arms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, drift your arms back out and up. Exhale, fold, spreading your arms out to the sides and down. As you pour your torso down, inhale, lift up halfway, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Exhale, lower your back knee, untuck your back toes, then inhale, drift your arms forward and up, rise up into low lunge. Exhale, hands to your mat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, drift your right leg back and up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot next to your right thumb. Lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale, drift your arms forward and up, low lunge. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Step up to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, spread your arms out to the sides and reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your left foot back behind you. Exhale, lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale, float your arms forward and up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to your mat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, float your left leg back and up behind you to three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot next to your left thumb. Lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale, float your arms forward and up, low lunge. Exhale, sprinkle your fingertips on the floor and step up to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale, drift your hands down in front of your heart. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. This time as you exhale, step right back into plank pose. And then in plank, take a big inhale breath and fortify your core, pelvis up and in. Exhale really slowly, like a lot slower than you want to. Start to lower yourself all the way to the floor for 5, 4. To slow yourself down, actually press your hands down actively as you come down. 3, 2, 1. Release. Toenails to your mat. Walk your hands out in front of you and bring your palms to touch one another. And bring your forehead or your chin to the floor, honestly, whichever one is the most comfortable to you. And then bend your elbows and let your hands drop back behind your skull. Hug your upper arms into the sides of your head. And just pause here for a few moments. Some moments to rest and recharge before the rest of your day to come. A moment here in prostration to humble yourself before whatever is currently coming up for you. I'm sure you can resonate, right? When we choose to walk down this path towards self-awareness and self-realization, there's always something. Seems like around every corner there's always some work to be done. So for now, for this moment, know that there's no work for you to actually actively do right now, but this moment is here for you to bow in reverence, prostrate in reverence towards this ever-evolving process of the self. I invite you to stay here for as long as you feel called. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice with me. Enjoy the remainder of your day.